I'm just here with my new friend Denise, and she has gone through weight loss surgery as well.
Yep.
And I thought it'd be cool for you guys to hear from her perspective as well, just because, you know, I've made it look easy. But yeah, so Denise, what have you had done?
Okay, on Monday. So what day is it today? Is it Friday or is it Thursday?
Saturday. Oh my god.
It's some day of the week. I don't know. We're on a lot of drugs. Drugs
I know,
are good.
morphine up.
Morphine. Actually, I stopped morphine a couple of days ago.
Oh, I just had some. So.
Yeah. I didn't know they were giving me morphine, and I thought, so I stopped the pain. The pain is so little, you don't really need a lot of painkillers.
You know.
So I had, on Monday, I had breasts and arms done. I've had a reduction in the breast and lift from D cup to B cup. I've had an arm lift. And I had the full circumferential pandalectomy. And the next day he did lower face because I had like a chicken waddle. So,
it wasn't that bad. I did see her before she had her surgery.
Well,
I
saw it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that good. It was alright.
So I've gone from 135 kilos down to 65. So I had a lot of lifting.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, took up a lot of weightlifting and high intensity interval training. Lost a lot of weight. So I know this wasn't bad, but it bugged me.
Yeah.
But the apron was huge, and that had to go. That was health and hygiene. So that's where you struggle to keep yourself clean. So that has to go. I thought this was going to be really, really painful, and was quite afraid of it, and it's not. The only painful thing are the drains.
Yeah, those bad boys.
And they're kind of more aggravating because you're carrying this handbag full of drains everywhere. I've had the drains out of my face and out of my arms, and today they're coming out of my breasts, so that's good. I'll lose another one, I think, another one drain.
Awesome.
And the others are coming out maybe tomorrow, fingers crossed.
Cool.
And I think once the drains are out, that's most of your pain gone. I've had zero pain in the arms or breasts, absolutely nothing. And arms move just fine.
Yeah.
No loss of movement. The stitches are very fine. The stitching on the, I'll show you the stitching on the bust, is surprising. I did not expect to have such a lot of stitching going across. I thought it was just like a lollipop lift, but I had such a big lift because I went from huge breasts.
Yeah, tell them what size you were.
I was actually a double G at one point.
G.
When I came in here, I was a D cup, but they were down here. So there was a lot to come up. So it was a big job. So the stitching is not surprising. I saw my face properly for the first time today. The nurses came in and gave me a shower. It took 3 women to wash my hair. I saw my face. He's done an amazing job.
Okay, cool.
And what I like is I don't really look any different. I don't look like I've had a facelift.
It's not like overboard different.
Oh, you see so many people in the street, their faces like they blink.
Very subtle.
Yeah, you see them blinking like that because their eyes don't blink. It's really subtle. I said make it subtle. All I wanted was this wattle gone, and it's tight and nice. I have a jawline like T's now. Nice tight jawline.
Who knows, I might lose more weight and then I'll get it. I do have it when I'm watching like videos like that, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you will, because I had a big fat face.
Oh, okay.
I had a big fat face. Big fat everything. I was huge. All my weight, I think, was in my... I didn't realise how fat I was in my neck. And when I look at photos now, I'm unrecognisable. And people... Because I work in a school, and people from my old school don't recognise me now.
Oh, wow.
And I'll start talking to them, and they're like, oh my god, it's you. And I'm like, yeah, I've got shorter hair now. And I just freak them out because they don't know about the weight loss. So the facelift was beautiful. I had Dr. Kasimsak.
Oh, yeah.
Kasimsak.
I think so. Yeah, mine was Dr. MJ. I interviewed him for them.
All right.
Yeah.
So Dr. Kasimsak understood I wanted very little on the face. The drain's a little uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep and you can't quite get a position. So for pain on the head, I'd give it a 1 or 2 out of 10. When the drains are gone, that's it, nothing. For the arms and the breast, I'd give it a nothing out of 10. And when the drains are gone, it'll be still nothing. There's been no pain. The stomach, the pain's probably about a 6 or a 7, but again, it's the drains. It's the irritation of having
And it's
them.
down by the lower, where the drains are.
It's in the mons.
Yeah.
Because they just look at you and they go,
bit
we're giving you a
above your
mons.
vagina.
Vagina.
Your vagina.
If you've had a fat pussy,
Don't.
that'll you can censor that
She's
out.
been making me
online.
laugh so much. I'm scared I'm gonna pop a stitch.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I should be honest. When I woke up, I was vomiting a lot, and I did pop a stitch.
Yes, she did. So she's had a bit of a harder recovery than I have.
It was only the first day.
Yeah,
Just the first day.
We met on the Monday when we got transferred from the hotel to the hospital, and we both went into surgery the same day. But Bernice has had way more surgery than I've had. I've only had the 2 areas done.
And I'm still going to get my thighs done.
Oh yes, and she's still getting her thigh lift. But what made you decide to come to Thailand to get your surgery?
A couple of big reasons. Money. To get everything I wanted done in Sydney would have cost between 75 and 95,000.
Whoa.
And yeah, I looked into it, and it was like, I don't have that.
Yes, I don't think
I don't. Not many people do.
No.
So that was the big consideration. But bigger than that is that I've had medical treatment in Sydney. I've had horrible hospital experiences in Sydney, like the Hornsby Hospital. I had a spinal injury, dirty hospital, indifferent doctors, and rude. The day nurses weren't so bad, but the nurses at night were genuinely sadistic, especially to the old ladies who were dying. I was in an emergency ward, and they were genuinely sadistic. So when you're in Sydney, if you have the operation, quite often, even for the pandalectomy, removing the stomach apron.
Sorry, my arm's getting sore, so I don't
Yes,
change.
sorry.
No, that's alright, I'll just change positions.
They'll send you home same day. And they say, your family now look after you.
Oh, that's no good.
No. No, my family are too old and my friends have to work. So I wanted the nursing.
Oh, yeah.
So
So how would you compare here to Australia?
nursing
Just so
wise,
everybody knows, because I think a lot of people are just scared because it's Thailand, it's an Asian country, they just got the very bad view.
The hotel room that I'm in is gorgeous. It's better than where I live. It's beautiful. It's got a big bathtub and a fantastic kitchen. It's beautiful. It's got air conditioning. It's got the better Wi-Fi than Australia. The street outside is dirty, but the street food's good.
Yes, it's delicious.
Yeah, you go out there and you go, oh, that's tasty. And there's beautiful food everywhere.
And the hospital?
The hospital, this room...
Oh yeah, we'll give you a little bit of a tour
Yeah, have a look
around her
around.
room. So her room's a little bit bigger than mine.
So when I was
It's got the kitchen. Pretty similar,
Yeah.
but just a little bit different.
When I was in the public hospital...
We're here in Thailand?
No, I was in a public hospital in Sydney, in Hornsby, and there was 12 people to a room. And it was dirty. Like I said, possums falling through the ceiling one night, rain coming in, a nurse fell and broke her arm on the wet floor. Another time I had a different issue and I was in a private hospital, I think St. Luke's. That was very nice, but it was $5,000 a night. And the room was not this good.
We're not that rich.
Yeah, $5,000 a night. And like the doctor came out and he said, you can't go home yet because your drains haven't cleared. And I said, I don't have another $5,000. And he was like, well, you have to leave then.
Yeah.
You know.
So the care over here is way better. Like the nurses are so polite, they're so nice, so accommodating.
Yep.
Even though we've had to have women wash us.
Yeah, I had
At
a
least
shower.
they did that.
3 women came in to hose me down and wash my hair, and you don't care. You're so doped up, you don't care. And I'm a very shy person generally, and I'm just standing here going, she's hosing my ass. Oh, whatever.
It was a bit weird as well because it's the same. And yeah, but like I said, they're really, really good. That they're, you know.
Look what I bought downstairs.
That's
and
she's
lovely.
just been
Strawberry
shopping.
smoothie. The food in here is
the food.
better than. Well, okay. Again, on a bash on Hornsby.
Yeah.
Hornsby Hospital. The food was cold boiled beans, cold boiled pumpkin, and a mash made of the leftover cold boiled beans and pumpkin of the day before. Every day. Every day. Or in the breakfast, you got a packet of Total.
I don't know what that is.
It's a breakfast cereal.
Oh, yeah?
And then you've got cold boiled beans and pumpkin for the rest of the day until Sunday when you've got your soy cutlet. I didn't eat for 5 days. I lost 8 kilos because the food was so foul.
Oh.
And you come here and you've got pad thai. Pad thai in Thailand.
I'll try and start taking more photos of what we get because I did a eat with me with the hospital food. And then, they got to see like some of the food, like
waffles. I had waffles with honey and fruit. I woke up to waffles.
Gosh.
My first breakfast was mushroom soup, which was delicious.
Bye.
And the next day she goes, what do you want for dinner again? I want that mushroom soup again. That was good. And then the next day she comes in, I've got 3 big waffles and honey and fruit. Fruit's beautiful, dragon fruit and
pawpaw, watermelon, pineapple, yeah. And another thing is they're very accommodating, so you get a list of different foods that you can get. And because I'm vegan, I've ticked all the vegetarian, but I'll just cross off like the egg or stuff like that. So they've been very, very awesome and very accommodating. And like, I cross out and put soy milk instead of milk. So I had cereal this morning, but
I'll give you a little bit of advice. Learn a little bit of the language.
Yes.
So go onto YouTube, and I subscribe to Thai-Pod 101. And all you need is like Sawadika, Sabaidika, hello, how are you?
How do you say thank you?
Kopkunka.
Oh, jeez, I'm really
Kopkun
bad.
is thank you, and then you always add ka if you're a girl.
Yeah.
If you're a boy, you're crap.
Yeah, because I did mention this before in another video. It's like, there is a language barrier, but when, we're in another country, so when we have foreigners come to our country, English-speaking countries, we expect them to speak English. So it would be respectful to do the opposite. So I should have learned, but I don't want to murder the language.
Yeah. They're good. I learned it because I know that they speak pretty good English.
Yeah, they do.
But it's polite and it makes them laugh.
Yeah.
And if you like the food, you say aroy, aroika.
Oh,
aroika. And aroy means tasty, delicious, and then you're a friend.
Oh, cool. Okay,
That's
I've just
really
been saying,
important.
very yummy. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Arai is what? So don't say that. Arai, that's what. But aroy is yummy.
Oh, cool.
And then they like
so
it.
she's been teaching me a bit of Thai.
I panicked a bit. Yeah, the chocolate. What's Thai for chocolate?
Chocolate.
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 Very important.
That's easy.
And coffee is coffee. So.
But yeah, so we've swapped numbers. I'll probably keep in contact with you even though I go back to New Zealand. Just to keep in touch, eh? But and I'm getting.
It's. I was terrified of the stomach part. And there's nothing. It's awkward. You're walking around with your bag of drains, going like an old lady.
And it is only the drains, literally the drains, that is the most painful thing because they move and you can't sit certain ways. But yeah.
So the big thing for me coming here was it would have cost me more money than I could pay off even if I got a loan in a lifetime.
So how much did it cost? Would you?
For everything I'm getting done,
including
flights, including the hotel, including what I haven't had done yet, is going to be 37,000.
Oh wow! From 37 to 90, possibly 95.
But no, the 95 only includes the surgery. They only give you 4 days in hospital, and then you have to go home.
Oh, that's another thing, guys. Yeah, here, because we were getting tummy tuck, we were told we had to stay in hospital for 6 nights, and I got declined from my thigh lift because I'm not here long enough. So that just goes to show the care and attention to the patients that they have over here. So yeah, and that's why I'm interviewing Bernice, is because even though you guys have heard my story, I want you to hear that it's the exact same for other people that are here as well. Who knows? I might try and interview somebody else.
Yeah, don't interview that woman who was so angry.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
so rude.
We won't go. Oh, there was a lady that was quite rude, but me and Bernice are above that, and we're going to be adults and just ignore that.
So angry because the Thai people don't speak perfect English.
It was quite rude, and she chucked a hissy fit, but yeah, that's okay. I guess you're going to get that anywhere, and as long as we know how to deal with that, eh?
She's like, I can't believe I'm in pain, and I'm like, you've just come out of surgery, woman. Silly woman. Yeah, so although, I was quoted between 95 and 75,000 in Sydney, that was just surgery.
Wow.
So my 37,000 here included flights, and I got the really expensive, because I wanted to go straight through, so I went with Emirates.
Oh, yeah.
Which was $2,000.
You were on my flight, hey?
The one with a really long delay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did. We had a bit of an iffy flight.
We had a delay, but because she flew from Sydney, I flew from Auckland to Sydney, and then my bags went to Dubai. Oh no, all back to Sydney. I can't remember. So I actually had no luggage, and I was living in a bloody sports bra and because I only had a carry-on. But I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to pack clothes in my carry-on.
Oh,
but yeah, so we were
toothpaste in your bag. Yeah,
I know. I only had one pair of undies. But so we were on the same flight, but we only met just from the transfer. But yeah, and then we've come to visit each other. But I'm actually getting discharged tomorrow, and Bernice is hopefully going to be getting her surgery.
I should be getting another. Yeah.
So you're going to be in hospital for?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Oh yeah, because you're getting blood tests done, eh?
Yeah, they're going to see how thick my blood is or something. I don't know.
Okay, but see, that's what I mean. They're taking extra precautions and they're doing everything they can to make sure that Bernice is healthy enough to get the extra surgeries and make sure that she's fine so she can go home. So that's what I mean. Everybody that's really scared about coming to Thailand, come and get your surgery here. Like, you get top-notch facilities, the hotel rooms, the hospital rooms.
It sounds like an ad. This is an ad for Destination Beauty. Oh, I also did go to Gorgeous Getaways, and I got quotes from them because they also had a really good reputation.
I've never heard of them before.
They're actually bigger, but I'm not going to run them down, but the woman I kept talking to, the manager, could not understand anything I was saying.
Oh, right. And were they Thailand?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the competition for this place.
Right.
And they have a television show in Australia. I can't remember what it's called. But it's been playing recently. And I thought they sounded really good. But every time I'd write to this woman and email back and forth, it was just so confusing. She didn't understand. And I thought, I can't put my life... I'm already scared.
Yeah,
I'm not putting my life into the hands of somebody who doesn't seem to care what I'm saying.
And see, the nurses here may not understand much English, but Destination Beauty, the office is right here in the hospital. They're downstairs and they all understand English very, very well. And they are able to, they're really accessible. They're right downstairs. They're just, you just lift away.
If you can't, you get onto Google on the free Wi-Fi and you look up Thai word for whatever you want. And then you try and say it to them, that they laugh at you and then they get it.
Or you just show them. They're human as well. But yeah, cool. Any last words you want to say?
It was, for me, it's all about the nurses. It's all about the nurses. Even if I could have raised the money in Sydney, I'd have still come here.
Because of the care.
The care. Because in Sydney, a friend of mine she had her stomach done. Day surgery. And they sent her home same day. She said it took 45 minutes to get from the room to the taxi, even with help with her friends.
Oh my gosh.
And then it was up to her friends to get her to the toilet and wash her and all the rest of it. And I'm just like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, see, they didn't... No, they made us. They're like, you're staying. You're staying in hospital for
You're not going to the toilet. You're not going to the bathroom or having a shower until there are 3 nurses holding you and washing you.
And they kept a catheter in till... I don't know about you, but they kept
the days.
Yeah, they kept the catheter in until they knew I could get up and go to the toilet on my own.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the care here is amazing. So just...
My own experiences in hospital have taught me it's all about the nurses.
Yeah, about the care.
The standard of the surgery here is the same in Sydney. And people have said, I can't believe you go to Thailand, terrible things happen there. Yeah. Terrible things happen in Sydney.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to change people's perspectives on going overseas to Thailand. But yeah.
Apparently Malaysia is also quite good. Don't go to Mexico. Don't go to Mexico. No.
I think
no
everybody's
surgery in
seen too
Mexico.
many movies.
Oh my god, I've seen so. If you ever watch Botched, the television
Yes.
show Botched, they come in. You know, I went in for a nose job and ended up with 3 boobs on my face. Now what do I do? You know, like, don't go to Mexico.
See, she cracks me up, man. She cracks me up.
People pick stuff off a menu on the wall and just walk in, and then they just come in. And one woman came in, she had no nose. Oh. So yeah, Malaysia is also meant to be good. I think that's a gorgeous getaway. They do Thailand and Malaysia, but they had a lot of stuff like, remember that this is a Muslim country, and if you're walking around, you can get in trouble for being a woman. And I've been walking around. My pants have fallen off several times walking around, and the nurses here just don't worry.
No,
about
okay,
it.
this lady, she's lost a lot of weight. Okay, she's like a size 8 when she had her excess skin. When I met her, she was wearing a size 20 something shirt.
Yeah, it was a size 28.
She was like drowning in it. So I suggested she needs to get new clothes. So who knows, we might go shopping together.
That would be lovely. If I do well enough, I would love that. Yeah.
Well,
And get the
definitely.
nails done and buy some clothes. And...
Wow, yeah, I think I might dye my hair too. I finally got to wash my hair, guys. Yeah, I was going on, I can't wash it.
But... me in bed. It took three ladies. They put me in the bed and tilted the bed up to wash my hair.
Oh, did they? Here?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I didn't get that service. No, I'm just kidding.
I couldn't quite bend over to do it. So, what's her name? Padamat?
Oh, I don't
Very
know.
lovely lady.
I don't know. Everybody's names are really hard to remember.
Don't laugh at porn. It means blessed. A lot of ladies in Thai, their name has porn, like super porn. It just means blessed. It's a beautiful name.
Oh. Okay. Oh, and this is a lady. Hi. That lady bringing out lunch and stuff.
Show them the lunch.
Awesome. Oh yeah. What have you got for lunch? I will show you.
I don't know.
Hang on. I will bring you guys over. My lunch will be in my room. So this is Bernice's lunch. Yeah, it's very good. Thank you. See ya. So she's got the
It's clear noodle soup.
noodle soup.
Noodle clean soup. With
Yeah. So as you can see, man, it's a really hearty lunch, and it's all so healthy. This is my lunch: spaghetti, pasta with tomatoes, mushrooms, lettuce, and got some kiwi fruit and rock melon. So yeah, this is the food, and then again we got spoon and stuff like that. But see, the food here is delicious. And then this is what Bernice has been shopping for.
I went junk food shopping. Look, I don't know what that is.
Okay, let's
nice.
have a look. I've got Oreos in my room, which I should do berry.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Where did you get this? Just from that little shop downstairs?
Yeah. And that looks like Yakult, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does. A giant one.
Yeah, I love Yakult.
So she has been shopping. I probably can't eat any of that because I'm vegan, but oh well, that's all good.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Oh well, I just want to say thank you to Bernice for letting me interview her. She's been awesome. But yeah, any last words?
Yeah.
For New Zealand?
I just popped my strap. Can you strap me up?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll strap her up. But I'll catch you guys later in the next video. See ya.